Okay, Mateo.
As you know, you've got 15 minutes to present. After your presentation, you'll have a seat and we'll ask you some questions. Okay, so shall I begin?
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, professors. Today I'm going to talk about the factors related to the teacher use of L1 in an EFL classroom at UST. To begin with, introduction and considerations. Well, introduction. My teacher used this method, grammar translation method, in order to achieve competence with her students. Level 1. Level 1 is the level that we have to reach, the students have to reach in cuarto medio, as the Minister of Education said. And then, as an EFL country, we don't have a lot of instance to talk outside the classroom. Then, identification of the research problem. Considerations. The main considerations to not use L1 in an EFL context is interference or negative transference. The native language is an obvious set of prior experience. Sometimes the native language is negative transfer. Then, positive transference. In some instances, the transference is positive. For instance, there is some similarities in English and Spanish. We tend to use articles to denominate genders in both languages. Then, if we use a lot of Spanish during our lessons, we tend to demotivate students because they are not trying to talk in the L2. Then, on the other hand, other teachers says that translation is a good tool in order to achieve the gaps in between learners' knowledge, in particular regarding to vocabulary. Then, UNESCO said that we have to to give skills and also tools to our students in order to develop their careers. Okay, so English in this case would be the tool. Gap in knowledge. Well, regarding everything that I read, there's more information about L1 used with multi-level groups in the general context, that our context, almost every class has multi-level learners. And the negativity against the use of L1 in SLA in an EFL is not justified. Then, research question. What are the factors related to the teacher use of L1 in an EFL classroom at the university? The general objective is to understand which factors are related. Mostly, and the specific objectives are to identify effective, pedagogical, and social linguistic reasons to the use of L1. Then the theoretical framework. These are the categories that appear from the code: language anxiety, teacher's cognition, and affective filter. The three of them are shaping the teacher use of L1 during the lessons. Then language anxiety. Anxiety is defined by psychology as a fear to an object. So this gives us that language anxiety is mostly related with anxiety with English. Then the affective filter, aggression theory, stated by Shine and Du, said that the affective filter acts as a barrier to acquisition. Also, the filter is, when the filter is down, referring to the words of aggression, Du claims that the filter is down when the acquired is not anxious. Okay? Then we have teacher's cognition. What teachers know, believe, and think. It's mostly related with experience and knowledge that teachers apply during their lessons and how to achieve their objectives. Then methodology. I choose the interpretive paradigm because as our contrastivist worldview, according to Crespo, well, social contrastivists believe that individuals seek understanding of the world in which they live and work. So in order to understand our world, I'm going to use this interpretive paradigm. Then qualitative approach, since the categories that appear in after my coding are not like concrete, are abstract. I'm going to use qualitative approach because we should to present a natural analytic picture of the phenomena being studied. Then methodological design is a quantum theory because, according to Charmas, this process involves using multiple stages of data. And from this data, we start to discriminate information in order to create a theory, the procedure. That's the main, mostly procedure, to discriminate data in order to create a theory, a general theory from the field. I'm going to use field notes because we need to complexity of the description of events, activities, attitudes, and how behavior of people. Then interview. As Fontana Frey stated, interviews is a better way to understand our fellow human beings. So we can ask specific things. Data analysis, as you may see in this picture, basically we have to have a lot of raw data in order to then create codes. So first coding, the process of organizing the data by breaking chunks and writing a word representing a category in the margins. And then with these margins and also the categories that is going to appear, I'm going to make a triangulation. And then triangulation entails the use of multiple independent methods of obtaining data in order to cross-check the information. Credibility. Qualitative research tends to be more interested in presenting natural analytic picture. So in order to achieve or ensure credibility, we are going to use more than one just view. In this case, my view as observer and the view of the teacher about her classes. Then transferability. The use of thick descriptions in order to achieve ensure the context and to anyone that's going to read this and want to apply this to other contexts can see the similarities in between them. Confirmability. Again, triangulation, cross-check the information, ensuring that it's not my biased view of the phenomenon, it's something that other view as genuine. And dependability. I have this is a weakness in my research because I have this time constraint problems. I could achieve this. I couldn't achieve so well this. Ask participants themselves to review the patterns in data because I could talk with my tutor teacher like when I was in the middle of the process. So she checked, but just my middle process, not the final product. Description and analysis of data. As you may know, the observational scripts derived in this open code that I put in this coding family, that's language anxiety, and some of the codings that appeared was speak anxiety, insecurity of their skills, mistakes anxiety, and anxiety by the lack of knowledge. Then, regarding the affective filter, the same process and coding that appears, the open codes were affective filter, lower affective filter, and willingness to participate and willingness to cooperate. And teacher's cognition, the main open codes were teacher's use of L2, L1, and also comprehension and teacher methodology. Then, this is the process of triangulation. Here's the field notes, the semi-structured interview that reflect the same issue, and then the inference. As Burns stated, it provides a more balanced picture. It can also help explain things that seem to contradict or not support each other. Presentation and discussion of findings. Well, regarding language anxiety, we have to be aware of our students' relation to both our lesson and the L2. We have to be capable to infer their necessities or implicitly ask to them if there is a problem, not explicitly, because if we do this explicit, sometimes the students feel like attacked. We have to consider every possible answer of anxiety, and the band from the student's mother tongue should be also an answer of anxiety. Then, regarding affective filter, even though L1 is mostly criticized because of the need of a constant L2 input, we have to understand when and under what conditions we can use L1. It was also detected that there was a lack of relationship among students, which enhanced their anxiety when that also affect the affective filter. Then, regarding teachers' cognition, Spanish is better used in both with students and with a lack of English knowledge, students and students in basic levels. Sorry. And the use of L1 as an answer of comprehension as a tool to lower affective filter regarding L2. Conclusions. When, as you may remember, I talked about pedagogical reasons to use L1. Well, to ensure that all students were following the lesson, and also as an answer of comprehension, to ensure that students understand the lesson without gaps in knowledge in between them. Then the effective reasons to use L1. The use of L1 was an impressive tool in order to lower the affective filter, low anxiety levels, and also the affective filter, leading us to a healthy environment with boost cooperation and communication, willingness to communicate with students. Then social linguistic reasons to use L1. This is regarding to rapport. The use of L1 helps student-teacher communication among the classes, generating a less deep but functional relation among them, helping to deliver the delivery of doubts from students and task activities. It also helps students that don't have proficiency or competence of English to participate in an EFL context, in an English class. Threats of validity, the bigger cabin was time constraints, because I wanted to implement a third point of view that was the students, but they didn't have the time to make these interviews. And also, as a limitation, I think that more than one researcher, even though it was a limitation because I'm just one person and I didn't share this in research with other researchers in the course, I would say that it needs more raw data in order to have a better view of the phenomenon. Contributions, well, it reduced the affective filter, making possible the comprehension and learning of the L2. As you remember, Krashen also talks about comprehensible input, and we don't use Spanish as a mental creator of schemes. Sometimes students need to something to rely on, and why don't rely on our mother tongue? We should consider that the use of L1 during SLA is not the main purpose, so we don't have to talk in Spanish to teach English, but we can use Spanish as a tool to teach English. And regarding multi-level classes, that's I read and no one talks about this, at least the papers that I found. It helps students which have less knowledge of English to have an opportunity to participate during English classes in an EFL context. Then my metacognitive analysis. Well, regarding the teacher's flow, regarding the present internship, as I wrote in my metacognitive analysis, I think that I learned what I don't want to do as a teacher. And for example, I refuse to think that my students are stupid, to refer to them as stupid, and even plan my classes thinking that they are stupid. That was an advice that I received from my tutor. Then I won't follow the bad practices of an old-fashioned book because I found too many mistakes in these books. I didn't like it. I know that it's something related with the program of the university, but sometimes, I don't know, we can go beyond of the book. I relate this with the words of Sakai and Higuchi that said 5 demotivation factors were subtracted, mostly learning contents and materials, and also teachers' competence and teaching styles. Because we develop our teaching styles according to our beliefs, and if one of our beliefs is to think that students are stupid, well, we don't have to be teachers. Strengths and weaknesses regarding to the present internship. I would say that my biggest weakness was my inability to overcome bad comments about my teaching and zero positive feedback. I felt really alone in this process because my teacher never said nothing like positive to me and always was criticizing what I was doing, so it was an issue for me. And also make the separation between Mateo and the teacher. What I mean with this, we tend to have problems because we are humans. We have problems in our current lives, and we have to know how to separate these things. Like, if I have a fight in my house, I don't have to bring the fight to the class. That's the main thing. And regarding my schedule this semester, I would say that I discovered that I can be organized with my time and also with my duties to achieve everything that I have to do. Teachers' role regarding the research process. I would define myself as a reflective person who is always observing and detecting patterns as part of my natural personality. But with this 4th semester of research, I would say that my view of the world, it got sharpened. I can see things that before I didn't notice, and it's weird because sometimes we can get a part of this research thing because we are always analyzing everything. It's weird, it's new for me. As Prescott says, social constructivists believe that individuals seek understanding of the world in which they live and work. I would say that that's my main purpose, to understand what's happening in the world of teaching. My strengths and weaknesses regarding to the recent problem, I would say that APA norms are it's my weakness because I always ask him to Professor Patricio everything, I don't know, what's this, where is the, how can I correct this? I don't know, it's something that is, I can't do it without asking him. Then my ability to identify research objects is also referred with my personality. I always like analyzing things, and this semester I came with 6 ideas of a research object, but I couldn't make this because of my time constraints, my personal time constraints. So I had to achieve something that had both, something that I like to observe and also that didn't have problems with my time. Well, my reference, that's all. Thank you. Sorry if I was too fast.